Hey there, patrons. What's happening? Nate here. A rare patron exclusive video update. So there are some changes coming to the Patreon that I just wanted to announce via video because it would just be a lot easier to explain, and I want you to hear it directly from my mouth rather than through typing. And I think I've mentioned this before on the weekly stream, but I just wanted to let you guys know that the quarterly encounter maps will be going away. Not the existing ones, obviously, those will stay there. But I will no longer be making a quarterly encounter map as one of the rewards for signing up on the Patreon here, for being a patron. So, yeah, I'm really sorry that that's going away, but I will explain why, and hopefully you will agree with me that it makes sense. And totally understand that I completely understand if that is the reason you joined and now you're like, I'm not pledging anymore. Totally fine. I get that, and obviously I am grateful for every little bit of support every one of you have given. It means a lot to me. So, the patron exclusive quarterly encounter maps, why are they going away? Well, first off, time. I am extremely busy. The past month I've been staying up till, I'm a procrastinator. That's one thing. So I work best when I'm like, whoa, it's due tomorrow. Now I'll do it. Right. So know that about me. But, that said, I work my butt off and, I have a day job as a teacher, and I've been staying up really late on video nights every week, and, just feeling like, man, something's got to give here. I can't keep up. And you've probably noticed that the thing that has been giving is the quarterly encounter map, because I'm like over a month late. I think I delivered this one about 6 weeks late. This last one, the Town Streets encounter map, which I love it. I had a great time making. And you can check it out and download it and all that stuff, print it out if you want to. But yeah, I just haven't been doing it justice. And you can probably tell I'm having trouble keeping up with that. The other thing is, why did I do it in the first place? About a year ago, I was really looking for some ways to grow the Patreon community here for WASD20, because I would like to grow the business and be able to make more money, and be able to support myself and my family with more RPG content creating and less teaching. I don't know if I ever want to get out of the classroom completely, but I would like to be able to cut back more than I have. And I already have cut back a little bit this year, thanks in part to your support. But I was looking for ways to generate income and grow the business, and I thought there's a lot of really popular and successful mapping patrons out there, Patreon pages out there, like Sayora or Blue Sword, it used to be, Elven Tower, 2 Minute Tabletop, all these folks, right? Making great encounter maps, and I really wanted to get better at making encounter maps, so it made sense. Let's offer this as a patron reward. I also started the weekly streams about a year ago now, or a little less than a year ago. Those are not going away. Those, what's the difference? I don't think either of them have grown the patron community here all that much. I don't. I don't think that they're a reason. I mean, maybe they're a reason many of you have joined. Maybe they're a reason that my patron income hasn't shrunk more. Totally possible. But I have not seen tremendous growth since implementing those things. However, the patron streams I just find really a valuable way for me to connect with you and vice versa. I really enjoy interacting with you guys in the chat as I stream, as I draw maps. It's a routine time when I can, have an excuse to get some mapping work done, which I really need to get better at, being disciplined about certain times, really working on maps, and a really valuable chance for me to connect with you guys and just kind of be this community together. I've really enjoyed getting to know some of you better through that, and I really feel like I have gotten to know many of you better. So that's been great. I really enjoy it. I want to focus on those things that are really giving us life. And by that, I don't mean obviously like, helping us live physically, like food and water, but, this hobby, it gives us life, right? World building and map drawing and RPGs, these things help enrich our lives. And I want to spend time on the things that most do that. And the weekly stream is clearly one of those things. The quarterly encounter maps may have been too. I don't know. But I haven't heard like this clamoring, like, this is what we want from you, Nate. And if that's true of some of you, once again, I understand if you got to say goodbye for now. I get that. Sorry. Itchy throat. Or maybe it's dusty down here. I have really enjoyed drawing them. I've really enjoyed hearing that some of you have actually used them in game, even printed them out and put them on your table. That's amazing. And they'll stay there. I also don't envision that I will never produce an encounter map for my patrons again. No, I absolutely envision that I will. If I draw an encounter map and I decide, I'm going to give it that little extra flair and release this to my patrons too, sure, that'll happen. Kind of like I did with the Frost Fury Mine, I don't know, a little over a year ago now, I think. So I imagine there will be things like that where I'm inspired, or I'm drawing one for my game and decide to release it to you guys, along with maybe my DM notes and other things like that. I imagine, and I kind of got rid of that reward just now, and I added other exclusive rewards. Let me just check what I wrote here so I can get it right. Tiers of support. Here we go. Occasional exclusive content like encounter maps, DM notes, and game recaps. And that'll be available at the $2 a month level, just as the quarterly encounter maps are. So I do envision still producing some content other than the weekly stream occasionally that will be exclusive to you patrons. Maybe some game recaps, like I said. I think that'd be a fun thing to do, and some of you might find value in that. So those things will probably still happen once in a while. But in terms of sticking to a quarterly encounter map, that's going to be going away. I just haven't found it to be as useful as I had hoped at growing my Patreon and and in terms of giving lots and lots of value to you and me. Most of the time I find it like, an obligation, like I really should be working on this. I kind of owe them when I need to focus on sticking to my video schedule and nap commissions. I really have to, in the midst of the busyness, the craziness, figure out my priorities, and it just isn't one. So that's where I am. I just wanted to be honest with you guys about what's going on with that, and let you know I got rid of that reward for now. Maybe it'll show up again someday, but I'm doubtful. And yeah, as always, I welcome your feedback on this, guys. I want to provide things that you all find valuable, and yeah, I really appreciate every bit of support you guys have given me. So thanks again. Don't be a stranger. Weekly stream is tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST. That's Monday, and then the following week probably a Sunday. So they'll usually alternate between Mondays and Sundays. All right. Thanks again, guys. Take care. See ya. I didn't know what to say there at the end. Unscripted. Nate, unscripted. Bye.